hope this gives you a little insight to DIM, and as always, not recommending any particular product.
Money throwing, plastic holding, credit killing, debit spilling, coupon clipping, denim fitting, flyer bringing, cotton breaking.
Welcome shoppers to the grand market and molestation of your hard-earned savings. Don't fight the craving, these corporations control your every dream and aspirations. You dim with dumb fucks, give credit due to debit charge, and end up owing rather than only, sorta like your life on Instacart. Money's a mirage with a swipe of a card. Spend your time in the jaws of product pushing connoisseurs.
Money throwing, plastic holding, credit killing, debit spilling, coupon clipping, denim fitting, flyer bringing, cotton picking shoppers. Is it a grand how we live in a world where we can pay for anything? Let me bring something to your attention, shopper. Don't even bother your father with self fodder, lest you barter with your opinion of his generosity, partner. Who cares anyway? True humans deserve anything they truly need. Too bad most can't spare any pay or gas fare any day. Many say the economic growth is on the horizon and think nothing of disguising the disgusting economy where all the expert act surprised. Well, let me tell you, I ain't buying or biting or even nibbling on that bait. I'd rather kick back and wait till my apartment appreciates. There's a better chance of that happening than real estate these days. Real pennywise front runners deviate from the blood-sucking mentality, almost certainly securing their financial vitality. Real critics and cynics who walk Wall Street statistics or even have problems clocking their own digits. They're better off inventing their own widgets. So eventually there'll be no limits on their winnings or the fruits on which they'll make their own livings. Clones giving birth to new clones may be just around the corner. However, maybe then we'll end the impending spending disorder.
Money throwing, plastic holding, credit killing, debit spilling, coupon clipping, denim fitting, flyer bringing, cotton picking
Supply the man
shoppers.
across the lands and force your hands to buy some more. 25% of my time wasted wandering around a mall of stores. More by advertisements or poor by the prices. If I had a penny for every, I'd be very rich and righteous. Spending frivolous seems to be a rigorous, selfless behavior. What you put in will be returned like overtime labor. Do yourself a favor. Unless the necessity's major, take that dollar bill, put it in your pocket for later. Sharp dress, broken stress, need to learn and focus less on excess. Not impressed by what you won't reassess. Your investments have no incentives. In fact, extensive abuse may introduce a slew of consequences. No money for food, clothes, or residence. A victim of your own decadence is devilish. Money throwing, plastic holding, credit killing, debit spilling, coupon clipping, denim fitting, flyer bringing, fabric picking,
$100
shoppers.
t-shirt makes you cool with your buddies, but you know what they say about a fool and his money. It's funny when they separate, perpetuating myths, condoning all the Jones, and they keep up with the Smiths, keeping brokers in bliss. They give them quarterly gifts till they step in front of Congress and plead the fifth. I don't believe in the systemic root of all happiness. This global economic pandemic is straight smacking us. Who's backing us? I smell the dead daffodils. Our greatest export is a bunch of suicidal happy pills. So here's a glass to fill recession-proof vices. Got empty bank accounts and some space-age devices. But those were made in Asia, designed by Americans. Now your life is digital, so hide behind your fears again. I'm wearing thin, even embarrassing grown folks turn into punchlines and victims of their own jokes. A blown hopes they should have listened to their parents. Save your money and eat your fucking carrots. Maybe I'm dead wrong and blinded by hysterics, but you know what they say, that the meek shall inherit. Money throwing, plastic holding, credit killing, debit spilling, coupon clipping, denim fitting, flyer bringing, cotton picking shoppers.
There is a large contingent of patrons here who have not been brought to our attention and do not actually have the means to pay for what they intend to purchase. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused, and we urge you to exit the mall momentarily. Thank you for shopping. Please come back when you really have money.
Do not attempt to adjust your dial. I'm transmitting live with the hardcore style.
Entwine, get involved and looped in, you roped in. Now that we established the motion, enshrine with custom bus made of dense concrete, sure shit won't rust. Enzyme, chew away at the waste and remove all debris that you wanna throw away. Go away. If you're pushing hot buttons, please don't act without thinking. Now we got something. Stop drinking, join the gym. Look at him, he's now an altar boy joining in some hymns. Embroidered in his sleeve is an A and a D to serve as a token of who he used to be. Deficit of attention was the ever-present lethal weapon of dishonorable mention. Hence when he'd attempt to be a gentleman, anyone in earshot thought the man a simpleton. That's how it is, copy time. For some folks, life is the challenge that we on. Few strange man acting like an orangutan, I recommend you repent and get with the change of plans. Change your stance, or your pants, or the plants in your apartment. Anything you can start with. Get your momentum in the direction that you like to endorse. Right on the course. Next on the menu is realizing when you are way out of line. Relax, you'll be fine.
I came to change your mind, wasting time, a great design. Unrehearsed, I'm the first to burst through your basic rhymes. This lazy crime steez straight out the 90s. My meat 5-star is probably where you'll find these. I climb trees, the koala is straight. I ran headies for the masses out of mass in 98 and 96, 97 and 99. Pre-millennial thoughts always seem so divine. We throwing time around with frisbee clocks, colorful like 50 hippies with silly socks. But still he rocks with ease and no easel. Paint the whole piece in his head, there's no equal. The flow's lethal like UTFO's third. Kids turn around like, did you see him? Oh word. My own words make cougars out of old birds. These rolled herbs will do a number on your cold nerves. The whole world is sick and I can feel it. Won't shit on your cause, but I doubt that you can heal it. Ideally, I'll spit rhymes to ukuleles with shady ladies born in the 80s sipping Baileys. And me, I've been around since 76, trying to get your shoes moving like you're selling me kicks. It's heavenly mix, got the kids straight shitting bricks. In reverse, it's a curse, I disperse of mixoplex.
You're unfamiliar with our narratives, uncomparative and various. The way I carry a conversation, it's almost imperative. You focusing on what's not being said. Stop robbing the dead, your Tupac t-shirt don't make you a hardcore poet. Get involved and find your resolve to evolve. Customize and realize you ain't got a program in site settings on default. Experience a teacher for directions on life lessons. Most wandered, misguided, following bullshit misconceptions inflicted by surrounding events. Pressure's immense to perform at levels that exceed your very best, but every attempt's not the extent of your capability. Without internal harmony, there'll be no external stability. Meditate, find a faith, know your place. There's a million walks of life, choose your pace. Don't be a cage bird, let the lion loose. If the mic is on the line, it's plugged into what I produce. Won't compromise integrity, now or eventually. We put our best foot forward together collectively to prove it's effectively a sure shot classic. Peace, signing out from the bifocal bastard.
Get involved. Get involved. Get involved. Get involved, young man. You get involved. Get involved, son. Get involved, girl.
I saw some of the best brains of my time turn to mud. But there was some spirit.
So what the fuck happened to the world I knew when I was young at the bar looking for girls to screw? Nowadays I probably wouldn't talk to you. It gets ugly when I'm deep, call me Turkaloo. My verse is through. Nah man, we just warming up. Full of dysfunction like me before my morning cup. I heard enough, they got me out of my rut. Then they got the nerve to ask why their daughter's a slut. Have you seen the television and the clothes and the drugs? We came to shed some wisdom while you're posing with thugs on your MySpace, Facebook. Fuck Twitter and base hooks. Bring your false pride and I'll provide disgrace looks. Remain shook, too many cooks in the kitchen. Read the recipe book wrong and now they're bitching. Listen man, I think your fiscal plan is iffy, but money makes the world go round, so now I'm dizzy. Busy, to be exact, and it's tricky when y'all can't grasp what I've known since Kid Nicky. Shit's ridiculous, and I'm feeling a bit sickly, like your bitch tipsy on a government slip Nicky. They adhere to the rules, no wonder why shit's sticky.
Your and my time are limited. Isn't it strange how we can sound? Our mortality is imminent, so figure it out and put your ears to the ground. Your and my time are limited. Isn't it strange how we can sound? Our mortality is imminent, so figure it out and put your ears to the ground.
Give a shot of madness. Just a little. Just enough so you don't become stupid.
Well, I can see you at the club, yeah. Or I can catch you on the clock too. Will you be coming up to snuff there? What are you about to do? In my experience, most place, best foot forward or wear high post base. Where the hell's my space? I'm frequently cramped, but you can meet me at my place. technological dinosaur, but I can soar higher for trying more. What? Data storage methods conventional, boy. You get tense when you can't link to a droid. I'm now annoyed with the state of affairs. No one seems to care when our kids are deployed. If you depend on the system to change, you can find your dang hopes and dreams are destroyed. With a bang, people. It's every human for themselves, and I can tell. I let you humans hang yourselves while I improve. Smooth is the vibe that's applied. No need to override, cause nowadays that does not slide.
Your and my time are limited. Isn't it strange how we can sound? Our mortality is imminent, so figure it out and put your ears to the ground. Your and my time are limited. Isn't it strange how we can sound? Our mortality is imminent, so figure it out and put your ears to the ground.
Ever since World War III, things haven't been the same. You probably don't even remember, though. All 45 seconds of it.
What is it now you trying to sell us to compel trust? Haven't felt once to your palm all the perspectives and commandments. Guess I'm damaged goods, defective and pose a liability. Unemployed, not fit for the working class assembly. Just spare parts till I'm refurbished genetically and leave a mere mark. Destined to fade, inevitably swept in the damn dark. Bullshit, this ain't fate, inevitably might get a fair shot. But who are we fooling, thinking sensibly? Head to the fog, where should I direct my energy? To what to resolve? Don't even know who's the enemy. Just an entity of time disposal, nuclear global. See the flash outside and lost point of focal. Postal blackout, teenage lash out type resentment. A product of preference, so fuck popular consensus. Keen sense of intervention, cipher with crowds. Let me be me, sick of marketers' mouths. Cause my intention is sales, not the intention to be bored. It's only pennies a day, please support. 200 millions of Pentecostals and followers who rally your mission. As long as not the ones afflicted by the fate of your decisions. Feel safe in your box, how much faith do you got left? Your real my time are limited. Isn't it strange how we can sound? Our mortality is imminent, so figure it out and put your ears to the ground.
Could've struck the lotto.
And his bag it meant for mescaline and gin. I thought he was gone for good, but then we met again. Go tell a friend, don't make me repeat it like history. Drunk on vintage Listerine, the mystery of misery. The kids will be ignoring this enormous force of habit. Now there's nothing new to see when we open up your attic. You're broken up and static, I can't hear what you're saying. Actually I can, but it's not really worth relaying. You think I'm playing? Hope you studied some game theory. I'm assigning random numbers to those who came near me. It's like the lottery, you don't want to talk pottery. Your medicine is garbage, it's honestly a mockery. Hypocrisy, you think I fucking care hardly. When I break out my trees, it's like a Tupperware party. Mark me down for a couple of sets. Rookies and vets, unimpressed, better double your bets. I represent the Big East while you're stuck in the West. Bubbling cess, at your best you're a stumbling mess. And me, I'm severely underdressed for the occasion, but the dress code in fact is lax for innovation. Flattery of form, sincere as thee is imitation. So bite these fucking rhymes and use them as your motivation. Wow, I get ridiculous at festivals with chemicals distorting more than morning glory decibels. The early bird is raw and hasn't gone to bed again. Now they're knocking on my door, but I refuse to let them in. And tell them, man, opium, you gotta be kidding me. So keep your Asian ketamine and send my ass to Italy. This shit'll be the end of me. I better pull a rabbit out. I had his duck season when I open up with magic. smoking up erratic. I can't feel what you're hearing, cause I'm mostly into shit that gets me dancing on the ceiling. You think I'm stealing? I be inventing shit daily, but it's all a royal scam. You can call me Dance Daily. Destroy your colony. You don't want to talk down to me. I'm clogging up your arteries and stopping your economy. Well, pardon me. You think I'm stuck in here? Hardly. I'm out for real, son. This is a fucking weird party. Wow. I think you idiots are vegetables, but that's what seems to happen when I'm killing shit exceptional. Tupperware.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Ninja.
Oh my god, no more? Shoes. Let me give DB a call.
Yo, DB. Yo, what up, G.S.B? Man, how you living? Welcome to America, the home of grown children. They call me DB, and I'm a known villain on microphones. How about you? You cold chillin'?
もちろんいつでも調子はチルリン My name is G.S.B 今夜もなっちゃフレスト V DIM のおかげで調子はいいぜ
Go tell the DJ we're flipping it with Japanese MCs and beats by Intrikit. Thanks for kicking it, and that's peace to tattoo. So what you wanna do? I got some weed and a test tube.
そしたらウィードとビートの旅そしてつながる来るたび続く事件体験発見じゃんけんことはイージースモークセッションでハイテンション What's up man から始まるミュージックセッション
It's not a modest Yahoo student lesson. It's kind of like an old-fashioned way of new direction. Confusing, isn't it? It's baffling and beautiful. Make you scratch your head while we're pushing back your cuticles. It's just the usual. We push a righteous plan. I walk around the earth with a light in my hand.
Dim, 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 salabim. Dim, dim, salabim. It goes dim, 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 salabim. It goes dim, 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 salabim. Dim, 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 salabim. It goes dim, 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 salabim. It goes dim, 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 salabim. Salabim. How's it going, G.S.B? They call me Ink for shorts. I got a mic and a few beats, let's connect these thoughts. Yo, the world is at war, this be your freedom force. From international walks, we talk the same call and response. Yo, when I say, you say, no oblate English, but we native tongues to the same rhythm of the DJ.
そりゃあたぼう間違いねえし俺ら人間地球は一つこのままそのまま繋がっていくんだ視野拡大のピースメーカーフィーリングさえ合えば何でもいいのさリードとミュージック男の旅ブランド巻くたび喉が渇いてビールグビグビそしてまたまたペンを走らせ君に伝えるメッセージ通りすがりのマガフォンプレイヤーのフレーバー燃やすボンボンファイヤー You know
Where east and west meet best in a cloud assess never ever stopping to take a rest continuing the quest where the mic is blessed delivering the flavor with a certain zest Osugamina ga nihongo benkyou shitai Rhymes ga yabai keep getting you high GQ wa hitotsu ningen wa ningen There's only one world humans are human Keep moving to the light made so like Zen
I can't begin, but it's a very short visit. I blame the wind, but I just glide right with it. Check out my kite string, it never ever ends. So I can chill in clouds with a bevy of friends.
Recommend you spend a moment, never plug in as component, but a necessary focus for the folks who take notice. Did you right for showboaters? G.S.B rock the closure to infinity and beyond. We some midnight jokers.
Smoke exchanger, sword for make ぶち込む一球はストライクワールドスモーキンウォーキントークサラビン呪文を一挙唱えよう
Talk about
Dim
Moment bridge. Barriers removed. The bar is raised.
Time's the limit. Spend time. This is not a dime, Archie. This is a dime. You break it in half. You don't get 2 nickels.
good shit.
He spent all his legal tender attenuating his mind and chatting up this chick he was pretending was fine. He checked the time, 10 after 10 on the dime. Lights out, niced out like a Tennessee coal mine. I'll co-sign, go on a tangent cause you lost your vision. Blast you with the math while I'm rhyming over logarithms. Be sure to listen, you're making some poor decisions. I intend to be intense like table tennis in kitchens of one-room tenements. I'll tell you you're irrelevant. Pitching tents while kissing perfect tens, you're out your element. Attend the seminar, I'll treat you like a telemore. Kid Orion bitter, swindle singles like I'm selling cars. I fell apart, then I came back tenfold. But no one pays attention to a story that's been told. It gets old, moving 10 yards at a clip. So I'm throwing Hail Marys to the captain of the ship. Let's get a move on, I think I broke your futon. Shots to the dome like I represent Tucson. Turn the news on, let's watch the world melt. Yep, I'm going all in with these tens I was dealt.
My attention to detail at 10 times zoom could pick apart your every move that's regularly scheduled. Not very memorable, a word for souvenir. Imagine a dime for every time a rhyme full upon deaf ears. Pretentiously flaunt like you're a master savant. Dim avant-garde, inspire flight before launch. Contenders get burned to embers and rendered in disposed. While our endeavors are consistent without a practical approach. Too many switch bitches who lost the heat in their throat. Should recognize that mouse, now a slippery slope. Extending your welcome like what you spoke for boast. Hold hope, you'll choke, you'll fuck what floats your boat. And confident in marketing a freshly feel. How they gonna niggas like this putting no effort to build. Tenuous skill, filled with venomous ill will. Wouldn't have a dope rhyme if you were crushing medicinal pill.
How ill, it's all semantics now. We can penetrate your gaze till you're glancing down. We can close the door for some privacy. When the lights go dim, then we're trying to see the anatomy of something pretty bad to me to bring up. It's sad of me to think of, but that is the way it had to be. In fact, I see at least 10 reasons why your flattery has worn out excuses like a battery. The own explanation, because that's for me to know and for you to find out. I tend to be high maintenance at times, but I'm a real long distance from your crimes. For crying out loud, girl, we will drop dime on the world. Strictly realistic, no diamonds and pearls. We dime while you curl into a little ball. In your mind, you're 10 feet tall, but mere height ain't gonna get you by tonight, cause it's prime time. 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. and then some. Serve and 10 minutes, then breadcrumbs. As the night and your hunger proceed, you won't need nothing more. You be pleased just to get some. You wanna get numb? Don't tempt me, I need your attention. Not this tension.
This track is tentatively titled Tyler's 10-year writing cycle, meaning I tend to take my time, but my intentions are sublime. An attendant to a culture built like tenements on grime. Screwing the light bulb that was dim, this is dime. Lamp like I got tenure. Known to bone a Cohen on a bender in September. Wake up and then dip like chicken tender. Bring your tenderloin, form a line, then I'm ripping it like one little, two little idiots. I profile like the side of FDR's face. You get bagged like barreled on stage. Wrong time, wrong place. Yo, this song tastes like a bomb chase. After long days, I hit the gong skate. But for real, yo, what's up, Chuck? DB's on my lawn swinging some nunchucks, and Mastro's right behind him with his 2 fists and thumbs up. Grinning ear to ear and sitting on a Tonka dump truck. Lake Minnetonka, I got tomahawk the gun buck.
プラント巻いてマイメンのプール遊び腹が減ったから卵でも焼いて朝食を食べてまたお決まりのプラント天気も晴れてるカヤックでも乗りに12の34で近くの湖両腕パンパンで家に帰りビードバックスの中身やから楽しみにしてるお決まりのプラントがないと今日も終われないだからマイメンとマイメンの家にタイマーを買いに行くのさそうさ俺は変わらないタイマーワンラブミュージックワンラブブリブリ you know me どうだタイマーで始まりタイマーで終わることはシンプル煙吐き出すオリジナルフロー生み出すジャパニーズメッセンジャー
Doesn't have to be complicated time out Doesn't have to be complicated time out Doesn't have to be complicated time out Doesn't have to be complicated all the time
Woke up in the morning and labeled the smell rose. Open-minded kid flying with pigs when hell froze. Hell no, I've been stuck in the past for 4 decades. Working history, I speak it cryptically in essays. This ain't chit-chat and pig Latin with your girlfriends. This is wicked diction that you sticking when the world ends. Save up some money and go spend you some time. Me, I'm lazy and funny, make some new with my mind. The original design was defined by motivation, but I hit the green nice, precise whole location. No ovation is required, I'll just smile and trance while you're fired up like raver kids all riled up to dance. Pipe down, put the crack pipe down. The thing so hot, it's shining like a flashlight now. Kids are huffing gold paint, making crank and fondue plots. Deep in the boondocks, these clowns will smoke moon rocks. Bombshell and tube socks will drop dead gorgeous, but you drink too much and make the potheads nervous. The earth is full of worthless comedy. It's beautiful, but I can't believe that you clones are so rootable.
Doesn't have to be complicated time out Doesn't have to be complicated time out Doesn't have to be complicated time out Doesn't have to be complicated all the time
Yo, Master, let 'em know.
When does it come to an end? I love to push it deep down and try to pretend that you didn't just start your motor out of nowhere. I don't know where you get off, you need to step off. You got a lot of sack, I don't mean that in a good way. Don't get it twisted, cause if so, then have a good day. Some people would say that you're a bit overreactive, and I say that you're a bitch and you should be tackled. Get 'em, or at the very least you should be held captive among similar subjects that have your disorder. For a minimum of a month or maybe more to calm your nonsense down. Does it sound attractive? Now this is massive. If left unchecked, you'll think you're flossing. And before long, I'll read about you offing someone's offspring. Caution, this attitude is costing you and those around you valuable ground. How you will sound will face the next thing that rubs you a little bit wrong as paramount. That's because you opponent get excited over nothing major, and that behavior, bare minimum, deserves a taser. I'm saying dance to the drum, and that you have. You don't believe me? You can do the math.
Doesn't have to be complicated time out Doesn't have to be complicated time out Doesn't have to be complicated time out Doesn't have to be complicated all the time
Start to dwindle from his twinkling eye. Knew right then and there what that most likely imply. Cause some just ain't worth saving. Giving up before you lived enough's a foolish resignation. The unparalleled couldn't backpedal my determination. Some travel to ages trying to seek salvation, while some of us creating our own safe haven to escape the labyrinth of desperation. Awaken to an invitation of a new day. A new day. Awaken to an invitation of a new day. Awaken to an invitation of a new day. A new day. It's a new day. Awaken to an invitation of a new day. A new day. Take a moment moment like a sigh of relief. Free your mind from the confines of your battered physique. Seeking you shall find a whole new state of awareness. A man's pride will bring him low, but a humble spirit obtains honor. Fully armor will protect you from karma. Don't let them see you suffering, that only makes them stronger. So no longer can we be victims of circumstance. Carry a torch for those who fought in that balls to take a chance. Humble. Tip of the tongue type who's never lost for insight. For suckers who invite the will of others in, I fail to see what you're encompassing as a whole. And sometimes the quickest road is not the easiest approach. Say your votes for these jokes who never wrote but got talent. Rather be the guy who turns the tide and restores balance to your uniform. No matter your employment, disappointing cause we never ever make a fuck enough to enjoy it. Exploited for our failures, overlooked for our accomplishments. Put you up in the right path and you go and do the opposite. Obnoxious prick, respect the architectural documents. We at maximum capacity, too many fraudulent occupants. It makes me wonder sometimes, but while I'm pondering, I'm honoring the code, not biting others' accomplishments. How we keep from going under, you wonder? Cats like Docs and myself tearing records asunder. Maybe the difference is clouded, shrouded in fantasy vanity. For the sake of community sanity, you need to be vanishing. I'm brandishing wit now. You Padawan sit down, I exercise ability, agility, Wing Chun style. I smile when your face is all contorted from the assortment of ideas supported, thwarting your performance. The pressure's enormous, all hopes abandoned. Respect the real writers, rest in peace. Name brand.
Rockin' with the style that is original. Suckers stay subliminal while I reach the pinnacle of rhyming.
Yeah, when I shrimp and you pop pots of oil. That gets so hot it makes them spit.
Unlike them, we grab gems.
Yeah, when I shrimp and you pop pots of oil. That gets so hot it makes them spit.
Evidently the difference is that we actually listen. I always had my suspicions, then they came to fruition. Oh well, lesson learned, another lesson to teach. They go to hell and come back while digesting my speech. No one's out of my reach, and that's a recent innovation. Time to drop the modesty, I got a secret invitation. I see frequent imitations, but we're actually righteous. Trying to save your fucking life and no one paid us like this. The difference is we mean what we say. DB, you know God? Yeah, I seen him today. But I only go to church for funerals and weddings, so I keep my house holy, but sometimes the demons get in. I just found one on my bedding, and she was there for years. To see lies and tears left my ass with a blank stare, so take care. And yeah, I actually mean that, but I can't save your soul if you constantly relapse. The difference is I try without sweating the feedback. I'll never get that peace of mind, time will be back. Forget about the greenbacks, they're trivial at best, and they can't do shit if you're clinically depressed. We critically assess what's supposedly fresh, then we throw it in a pile, labeled lacking in depth. Now we're smacking them deaf. Oh what, you ain't heard that these cats out of Connecticut are fucking absurd?
Rockin' with the style that is original. Suckers stay subliminal while I reach the pinnacle of rhyming.
Yeah, when I shrimp and you pop pots of oil. That gets so hot it makes them spit.
Unlike them, we grab gems.
Yeah, when I shrimp and you pop pots of oil. That gets so hot it makes them spit.
Misunderstood, motive, proof, corrosive, Chris corroded, kids pissed and floated, twist and loaded, just a bloated, pistols and demoted, shit eroded, wit lit like ET fingertip, bird flip, absurd word rip, world trip turn, perpendicular, and quick to talk slick, yearn for the unconcerned pick of the litter, head of gut becomes mouthpiece or shitter, if you ever loved her then forget her, leave that bitch to bed wetter, only dorks dig dead letter and find composition clever, whether you're 7 ever you mind, or Eddie Murphy party all the time, just rhyme for rhyme's sake and not money you don't make, most snake fake that cake cook from your leg like a big book, mistake book for pawn shook, who take what you'll miss and won't look back or look out, that's that jokes route, rookie, make your bookie play hooky when odds even after the fact like Tookie, oh Sookie, cool as a 10-second lookie, shit sandwich dick cookie, Han Solo trust a Wookie, and we thought to trust no one, from a suicide shogun, sales slogan, fail slow, send mixed message, surreal show end. To all who transcended a pretend world with intelligence, fabulous relevance, labeless, semblance, turntableless eloquence. For the hell of it, verse sucker stuck on selling it and suck at selling it. That's why I stay stuck on for the hell of it. Deuce, Lord, press recording the Porto's control saga. Simple to inspire to spit hot lava, Chris Kunoff, lots of lock. Nigga.
What comes up might come down right on you. Might come down.
And I don't really like to be told what to do, dude. I got Nikes that are older than you. I've shouldered a few. It's heavy when I lift the load with no specific flow. You must have missed that show.
Is that so? Are you sure? Turn one's world to suit your own. You suture, thread that wound, head that soon or meet with doom.
Before ideas bloom and exhaust colorful fumes, always standing from a crowd when anxiety looms.
You was trying to be
The hell with society's rules.
Blinded by a mental giant that's instilled in your views.
I am not a tyrant, still you sound a siren. I have been reliant, yet you clash the titans. Let's make the fighting word disappear, is that clear? And maybe my tongue get your ear if you steer in the proper direction. Stop it from flexing, drop off the next man until you're all alone. You are prone to disown any type of rap, you'd rather nap in the zone.
You'd rather nap in the zone. We're attacking domes just like sell some blue. Trying to make it stick, you better sell some glue. Better tell the truth or you can go and live a lie. Ill advised, too complex, I'm known to simplify. A simple guy, such as yourself, couldn't fathom the depth when we step on debt. You shouldn't challenge, check your balance. Mental accounts get drained with spewing pin numbers, trying to empty your brain.
Been hearing complaints, that's fate in our ears. You wanna know the woes of life, call rap your career.
That's your career? It's kinda weird, man.
If your superior complex submitting inferior content, your ulterior conquest will never get accomplished. It goes for any accomplices, corrupt sponsorships. Don't throw your chips and money, they ain't worth bargaining. And how your jargon gets a pardon is startling. Synonymous, especially with marketing. All these conglomerate shysters trying to feed what you think we want and what I don't need. Bears a burden, diverting all of our certainties, inadvertently purchasing what everyone else is worshiping.
It hurts to bring this kind of thing up. Folks' feelings at stake. Outpours the truth, so you drink up. Think up a plan and stick to it. Pick a song and dance to it. Ants do it, so do uncles. A trunk full of woofers and a car full of lookers make the average person give it bigger. Who needs hookers? Nowadays, everybody's scraping for change. Wanting something for nothing, the stuff that's out of their range. It pains me to see and even more to listen to. The language and stories beat me into submission. Don't cry, my shoulders taking months to dry. I'm not your tear sponge, I'm set with your problems. Don't want to hear one.
You got a beer, son? The well just ran dry. And I'm a gram shy of destroying my hand-eye coordination. Of course I'm erasing memories and enemies, reversing inflation. The first in the nation with audible woes. A distorted nonconformist in comfortable clothes. Bringing portable hose, we're leaving shingles in flames. Silly rabbit, this ain't a simple stillable game. Bumper, 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 Bumpercardilemma.
Bumpercardilemma.
Bumpercardilemma. Bumpercardilemma. Bumpercardilemma.
Bumpercardilemma.
Bumpercardilemma.
Hey, run that back from me just one last time. Cause this past time is worth pulling to the present. Does it not seem that that is the case? Unfortunately, it's important to me, but I see no trace of heaven. Now, could this mean that I should put this down? I'll be the judge of that. You mind your own. Find your own gossip, which heaven knows you got lots of already. I'm steady working this shit out. Now, I don't tout to be the dopest MC, but in time you will find I'm a pissed MC. I wish MCs would start walking in these footsteps, then they'd see what real men are made of. Not chrome or gold, but heart and soul. It's bold of me, I know, but that's only the beginning. You ain't winning 1 red cent of rap respect, nor is none given, and that includes for charity. Your hyper songs are parody when it is compared to these B-sides from the D-I to the M. Let the rain fall down on your empty head. I'll be okay if some find its way between your ears. Check it out. If your gray matter soaks up a fraction of what matters, you find it soon after you start to be more rational. There's reason to be nervous. The thing that really hurts is you'll be smarter after your first time of having heard this. I'm already starting to feel that way. Maybe I'm just biased, but baby, you should try it. You'd be a fool not to. You could learn a lot, and plus it's something to hop to. But careful, cause trying my integrity's not cool.
Man, I don't even think that's how you're supposed to go about being serious with this day and age, man. The last motherfucker to try to get down like that is serious. It wasn't even close to serious. Are you serious?
Hey, run that back from me just one last time.
Might have been here in the past, on the brink of new discovery. Abruptly change the chain of events to keep you wondering. Has this path been past laps? Perhaps you've lost all bearings, daring to travel further unto the unaware.
You'd be gearing up to tear it up under most circumstances, but certain chances aren't worth taking. Your advances aren't worth making. Your advantage is waning. Can't manage a plan for this past forsaken. Territory unfamiliaris, a place where you never want to be. Not to mention can't pronunciate. This location's got you dislocating all your sentences. I'm the only one who can enunciate. This type of phenom, be calm, be strong. This fight, be armed, be gone, be warned. At least carry the necessary equipment, cause when you find your loss, you're going to wonder where your wits went.
Couldn't find them with satellite alignment, it's off the grid this year. Spent redesigning a redefinement of the working I did. To persevere, face your worst affairs, whichever first appears, the road's unclear. But we're destined for revival, for your own survival. Don't deviate from the path of procedure. Y'all so eager to find a destination that's an explanation of your demeanor. What lies between it? Could challenge your moral compass, might not function on the guidance of divided, unsure assumptions. Your mapped out tap route, got no clout, no doubt.
Really frightening, images, fairly heightening, pilgrimage, total lapse, mental anguish, mogul's lapse, booby traps, shoddy maps, hold you back. Now comes the anger, you're in for danger. Total lapse, mental anguish, no way back, you collapse, really frightening, imagery, uninviting, energy, total lapse, mental anguish, mogul's lapse, booby traps, shoddy maps, hold you back. Now comes the anger, you're in for danger. Total lapse, mental anguish, no way back, you collapse.
Got no clout, no doubt.
constant point after point. One more, it's an ellipsis, then I'm ending my joint. My pen will annoy. And even though I'm blessed with ill flows, even I know at some point I'll have to let that shit go.
It's fun when it comes and it stuns everyone, and it runs under rules that you choose to bank on. Sprung when it grows, then it numbs when it's done. Some concede they control, others choose to hang on.
I hold this very dear for the fear they may abuse or confuse the mood and true reviews reduce to silent stares as they ponder trying to conjure up some reference of excellence. They're left with only a preference or unwavering reverence. Won't find me meddling my beliefs, pledging allegiance to vegans, meat eaters, death dealers, or preachers. Non-believers, what's your cause for concern? There's much more yet to learn. You're single file in denial, waiting for an outcome to emerge. Although the lines have been blurred, the fantasy you've immersed could be a turn for the worse. The diversion to keep your first person converging with feelings of self-worth. Well, who puts in the work? These assholes pointing fingers of the man who converts all his energy and effort to become one with the universe. Save your expert analysis. Who the fuck are you to challenge it? I look forward long after the observations staring back at you inaccurate. At some point you need to learn to let go. You have minimum control. Destiny is unknown. No.
Though it's fun when it comes and it stuns everyone, and it runs under rules that you choose to bank on. As from when it grows, then it numbs when it's done. Some concede they control, others choose to hang on. At some point you need to learn to let go. No more enchanting, free-spirited attitude when it comes down to unlimited aptitude for you to flex and display such an altitude. For starters, that is rude and you need some gratitude. That'll do you some good in the ego aisle. Move that pile of debris cause it's worth your while. Make it easier to pass through. You got too much Stockholm. Deepen up the meaning like you're reading a Sherlock Holmes mystery. This is the blistering reality of how we can peacefully keep symmetry. Mastery of some things will lose you at some point. Find its way away from you as fast as it came to you. Mastro is here for you, guiding you, teaching you. If need be, straight coach you, but never stage coach you. I've got something I really want to show you. This is like nothing that you've ever known through anybody that you're close to, and this you've never been exposed to. Trust, jealousy's gonna overwhelm you to the point that you ain't acting right. To the point I mean like I possess everything to remind you of a kind of miserable individual motivated by strictly visceral appetite. Cause what I got's impenetrable, impeccable, incredible, delectable, untoppable, unstoppable, unrockable unless you are me. You see, it's the type of stuff that happens when you're unprepared, unaware that there's a chance you could be stripped bare. Everything you've grown accustomed to might just disappear and leave you stranded somewhere in disrepair, in disrepair, in disrepair, in disrepair.
Music, like other art forms, is a means of articulating concepts, viewpoints, and emotions that are not easily verbalized. It would be appropriate to close this album with an expression of our feelings about music. Part of this is deciding where to place each instrument in the stereo perspective. Each track has a balance control. Until now, you had no way of learning about the enormous complexity of the recording process. But we hope to give you some insight to the musical forces at work and have a good time in the process. Some of the changes in sound that we'll show you may be very subtle, depending on what speakers you hear this record on. Take 14. And that's the one we used.
Backstabbing rappers don't even like us. Saying fuck us, cause we be shining brighter than the suckers.
Y'all don't possess the energy or ingenuity in unison to keep continuity, constantly influencing foolisher than for not maneuvering bends to shed light on how far an idea extends.
Imagine what would happen with the universal language. A human curse is vanquished and bright ideas are brandished. Prototypes are finished, reserves are replenished. Then its tenets could resolve any blemish.
I spit on shitty zildjians with silly Sicilians, evacuating buildings of women and children. I'll chill when I kill sin in cities of millions. These skills bring what pills bring to pretty civilians.
Of course you're enthralled with this cause, it's yours. I'm banging my head into these walls. Applause, the balls on these overnight, overhyped, quote-unquote, perfect types, sober life, socialites, dim the lights. And bring the right game to the conference. Otherwise, other guys will find you're incompetent. Mind your intoxicant, stop and think. What could you achieve with the mind like a rocket ship?
Need a spark ignited to form an alliance and form the misguided. You were born to be an appliance, unplugged from these giants. More than just defiant, fight for your fucking life or be quiet. You don't know the science, face down, comfortable, living compliant.
What you holding? I hope it's golden. No, the road is open, spoken omen. No need to curse about a swollen colon, broken O-ring. So put a finger in the dike to stop the flood. Karaoke singer in the night. Go get your shit off. I heard the world's about to end. The morning after, you'll find me curled up in a bed with hemp-seed and hemlocks. Your headpiece has dead spots. That's peace to high hippie chicks with dreadlocks. A head shops from Bed-Stuy to Bridgeport, Boston to Bangor. When the beat comes on, remember what you came for.
Inspiration has vanished. Great ideas been left abandoned cause they no longer command an absolute endearment. Those who manage to brandish a sharp wicked, pick the buck wicked and carcass. Shame to witness a prolific artist dwindle to horrific garbage. Astonished to find how many motherfuckers it takes to screw a light bulb in that department. Check the neurologic beyond the age of electronics. A deeper membrane to make you jam on it. Some prepared but honest, shaping the land and forest. It's beautifully chaotic, a simple thought unpolished.
Thinking the bright ideas justify their great behavior. Another bright idea, my last bout with poly drug use ended with a half-gallon jug of Molly bug juice. It's obtuse, obscure, stuck in tents with deadheads and crazy redheads with a bag full of pet meds. Do what your head says and drink lighter beer. I'm being serious here, that ain't a bright idea.
As bright as Polaris, a god for the mentally challenged. We age-old century knowledge, building upon the eventually valid. Nothing conventional about it, backed by American prowess. Stunningly handcrafted in all its beauty and foulness.
Negative politics fall on the shoulders of the Bush administration cause he chose the abomination. Saddam is chasing, but all of a sudden it's Abomination. Slick oratory calms the nation, but when the combination of reality and quote-unquote change but heads, it's enough to elimination. It's usually a good thing when you get an inkling of what you get to wish for when you think big.
I doubled back with my mouth wrapped in bubble wrap. What was that? I think I just heard the Hubble crack.
And then I'm blinking change what you and I think. And then I'm blinking change what you and I think.
Be a volunteer coach, change your negative approach. Join the AA chapter, go and pursue acting. Keep a gun in your house, keep a tongue in your mouth. Start another account, don't take anything out.
Visit your family more, don't be a vanity whore. Provide coverage to your boys, open a canopy store. Act like you ran it before, never abandon the poor. If cats are dimming down your life, show them what candles are for.
Get creative, be inventive, make your mark and be remembered. Play your part and stand apart, make sure you reap all the incentives. Push your product, start a business, offer support, give forgiveness. Live life on impulse and make calculated decisions.
It's usually a good thing when you get an inkling of what you get to wish for when you think big. It's usually a good thing when you get an inkling of what you get to wish for when you think big. And it's usually a good thing when you get an inkling of what you get to wish for when you think big. And it's usually a good thing when you get an inkling of what you get to wish for when you think big.
And then I blink and change what you and I think. And then I blink and change what you and I think.
Heard the Hubble crack, I doubled back.
What was that?
Ha ha ha!
The recording session is over, and the musicians have gone home, but a lot of work remains before we reach the finished stereo master. Turn the record over, and we'll show you what happens next.